All right, so I guess we'll talk about one last thing before we get out of Europe
Yeah.
here. Can you pronounce this young man's name? Rodrigo
Huescas,
Huescas. Huescas.
Huescas. What
Huescas.
the fuck? Yeah,
Okay.
Huescas. He has.
Huescas.
Okay, remember, don't say it like you're trying to sound it in English. Just say Huescas.
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 Okay. Rodrigo
Yeah.
Huescas. All right. So Mr. Rodrigo Huescas was has been sentenced to 20 days in prison, and the reason we bring him up is he's not just some random dude. He plays for Copenhagen, or played. I'm not 100% sure of his employment status currently, but I'm pretty sure. So he's gonna serve some time in Denmark, which is probably better than going to work here in America. But
It's probably
yeah,
like staying at the Ritz Carlton.
yeah, it probably actually is rehabilitating people with mental health care. Anyway, pie in the sky ideas aside, so what did he do?
Oh man, was he? Yeah, he was speeding.
He was speeding. And I know a lot of people already. I've seen it on the internet, and I heard it from James as soon as I posted about this, talking about how crazy it is he's going to jail for speeding. But I would like to explain this to you. So, kilometers per hour. What the fuck is a kilometer, right? He was going 111 in a 50. that like Celsius. It's like 22 degrees is freezing and 24 degrees is like blistering hot. Anyway, I'm sorry. That's my Americanness showing. Anyway, I digress. So, in relation to miles per hour for our American listeners, that's going 70 in a 30. That is for our Chicago listeners, as if I got out on Damon and got going 70 miles an hour down Damon.
Dude,
Damon.
you know what's crazy is that it happens all the time.
Well, it does.
Good luck trying to.
I live right by the Kennedy. I be hearing them dragging late at night. But,
bro,
dude.
And this guy's getting 20 days in prison for it.
I mean, you got going 70 and a 30. You know how many people crossing the road? How many people how many kids riding their bike, or how many people you could have just
depends what time. Depends what time, because if it's like in the middle of the night, there's a kid riding your bike in the middle.
You see less. Dude, granted, I don't believe he was drunk, or else that probably would have led the conversation.
Oh, that would yeah, that would have made its way to the press.
But you know what? Here's how I feel personally. I don't hate the 20 days in jail. I honestly believe that we should stop looking at people who have been to jail like it's the biggest fucking deal ever. Like, that's the point of jail. Did you do something wrong? Okay, here's how long you're in trouble. After that, you shouldn't be in trouble anymore. Like, whatever.
Yeah, you would. And they just, what's crazy? They just skip through probation. Like, no probation. You're going straight to jail.
20 days, though. Now, granted, if he was working the mines and he had a family, I'd probably be like, what the fuck? But being a footballer, what's a 20-day vacation, quote unquote? You know what I mean?
And then what is it? He's in Copenhagen, so
it's like
Copenhagen.
It's like when you sing in a metal band, you're all tatted up. You're not trying to get an office job after that, right? Like, what's 20 days in jail? Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Anyway.
And who knows how the prison system is over there? It's probably a lot more lax than what we have here.
Probably a little bit more respect being thrown around in all directions. I mean, it's probably still hard. You still in jail. Like, I'm not going to pretend like that shit, it doesn't suck. But no, it's, hopefully he learns from it. It maybe it's a little bit much, but again, being a footballer, it's an example for the kids.
Don't drive fast.
Don't drive fast.